Happy Friday, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Road to Rotation. This is the second to last episode. Next week will be the last. And in today's video, we are covering Roaring Moon EX. As we all know, rotation is happening at the end of the month, and every card with a G mark on it will be rotating out. And rotation hits the Pokemon Live client on March 26th. So Roaring Moon EX is an extremely powerful Pokemon because it can knock out any Pokemon with Frenzied Gouging. So Megas with 380 HP, they're gone. They're going to be eliminated and we take the knock. I will say this card did not see as much play in the competitive meta, but it's still a card worth covering in this little mini series. I'm playing a deck, and I put the deck list up right now that LDF put out not too long ago. A link to the video will be in the description below, and as always, I copied the deck list itself in the video description, so you can just copy and paste it into the client and play it yourself while you still can. Time is running out. So we'll look at some of the cards that we're losing while we play our first game, and yeah, I'll see you there. Alright, we're playing Roaring Moon EX, a basic darkness Pokemon, 230 HP, has 2 attacks. They cost the same amount of energy, 2 darkness, 1 colorless. We only play darkness energy anyways. Frenzied Gouging is the powerful attack where we knock out the opponent's Pokemon. We do take 200 damage, but the opposing Pokemon is knocked out. Mist Energy does prevent that. And the other attack is Calamity Storm, where we do 100 damage, but if there's a stadium in play and we discard that stadium, we do an additional 120, so a total of 220 damage. Okay, we're starting the Petcheron. They decided to go first, and we're good to go. Another card that we're losing is the Broodbana, Toxic Powder, that lets us poison both active Pokemon if there's a future booster capsule attached. And they... Oh, it's a Team Rocket deck. Okay, we're getting a mulligan. It's not bad. And then what else are we losing? Squawkabilly or Turbo deck. This is a great card to bench to get rid of the hand and draw 6 new cards. Oh, we got a Sada. Which we are losing as well. It's a good card, and a lot of ancient decks will be useless without it because we draw 3 cards. Yeah, 3 cards, and we can attach 2 energy cards from our discard pile to ancient Pokemon. Ancient switch, energy switch helps us to move energy around because sometimes we can easily attack going second if we need a lot of moving pieces, but energy switch helps us. And we play the ancient booster capsule, which gives us 60 HP if we are an ancient Pokemon, of course, and we recover from special conditions. Okay, this is the deck, and I'm gonna put the little slideshow on the side, the one that you are used to. The problem is they have grass attackers, and we are weak against grass. So what are we gonna do here? Carmine doesn't sound good at all. What am I going to do? I'm going to put this here. I'm going to discard this. I mean, it doesn't matter. Get 2 energy. And then play Carmine. Whoa, that's a lot of good cards we're getting rid of. But we're getting the card that I wanted it. We're getting the Petcheron. And then we're getting this. And then I'm benching this. What else did I get rid of that I want? Okay, I'm going to get an Energy Owl. So I can attach for turn to this. A Squawkabilly would have been cool too. But no, I want to do this. I want to go here, and we're putting 8 damage on there because Calamity Storm now does the trick, because we do 220, and that gets us the knockout. So we're just going to end this here. We're putting 8 damage counters on the Mewtwo, and yeah, let's see what they do. Yep, this fella Pokemon is weak against grass, and it doesn't have a lot of HP, so their Spidops, there it is, it will easily knock us out because 30 damage per Team Rocket's Pokemon in play. So, and that includes this one, so they already have a knockout on the board with 4 Pokemon. They have 120 times 2, 240. Boom, there we go. I got rid of 2 Sadas. Our hand is dead. We have nothing. We have nothing. What can they do? They cannot use Giovanni. They already used Ariana. They cannot retreat. Okay, they just ended. Okay, what can I get here? Sada into energy switch. Oh gosh, we're bricking here, fellas. I think the Carmine was not ideal. We should not have gone with the Carmine version. Carmine version? We shouldn't have played Carmine, period. They need more energy. They just need 1 Team Rocket's energy, and they're good. They didn't even need the Brave Bangle. Okay. Wait, we're taking a knockout going into their turn. That's hilarious. We have a dead hand. We can't even do anything with... Okay. Mew needs to rest. Oh my. The one card that would have saved me is priced. Okay, then we're getting the Fez in anticipation of what's happening next turn. Hey, we're taking a knockout. Woohoo! But they have their attacker ready to go. There's Mew. Okay, that's good. We can bench Mew. We can get us another Petrond and then hope we get something good. Because they can use the charging up. They have 2, so they have an attack. Okay, they get the... Oh, they just use... Okay, they just get 1 Pokemon back. Okay. Now they're charging up to themselves, and they're gonna take the knockout on the Petron, because they don't have... They cannot play the Giovanni to knock something else out. And we get to use Fez. And, okay. They... take the knockout. The Sneasel. Get this one powered up. Rocket Rush for 180. And okay, good. We give him the Petrond. And there's Pokegear. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get this Petron back. We bench you. And then we play the Pokegear. There's a Lily. That's great. But I'm gonna Mew first, because then I see 2 more cards and maybe we get something good. Nope. I could discard the Petron, get 2 energy. Discard the Petron. Get 2 energy. And then... But they have a Giovanni, they knocked this one out. That doesn't make any sense, right? But who else can be an attacker? No one. I can charge this one up. Okay, we're putting an energy on here. And then we Lily. We use Fez after we Lilied. Enhanced Hammer would have been cool. We got Sada for next turn. What else can we get here? An energy switch? There's no 2-prizer on the board. And we did not get a stadium. We played 3 stadiums. We did not find one. Okay, substituting chains. Go into here. And yeah, we only put 6 damage counters on them. But that's okay. That's 6 damage. And if they don't move... The 6 damage counters, they stay. And then I could technically poison them. Then next one, go into the Brute Bonnet with energy switch. But yeah, I need to take 4 more prices. Petrond currently only does 60 damage. Yeah, we end the turn. Sorry, I didn't mean to BM. I was thinking. They need to move this, otherwise it gets knocked out going into their turn next. So they retreat the energy. They can charge it up, no problem, because they have the ability charging up. So if they don't move out of this, okay, no Giovanni. They don't play boss. They just play Giovanni as Gust. Brave Bangle. They have so much damage on the board that my Roaring Moon is a goner. Absolutely gone. Gone. Another Spite Ups. The extra damage doesn't do anything either. Oh wait, that doesn't do it damage. What? That's a different card that increases the damage. Never mind. Okay, they retreat. That makes sense. And now they use charging up twice. Yeah. They charge this one up. Yeah, I don't think that we have a shot here. Because no, this one is weak against fighting. Okay, I can go in with this in the end and take a knockout, but I need too much here. I think we're gonna go into the Roaring Moon no matter what. How much energy is in here too? Rocket Rush. Let's see what we get. We go into the Mew because there's 0 retreat. Here. Let's see. What's our top deck? A boss. Is there anything we can stall? What can they charge up? Energy. Discard pile to this Pokemon. Okay. But there's energy. There's no energy in the discard pile. I could stall something with a boss. But does that make sense? Serendipity first. Enhanced Hammer Energy Switch. I really want to find... a Ancient Booster Capsule. Oh, I have it. I can attach this here. No, they do enough damage. They do enough damage. Look how much damage they do. 30 for each of Team Rocket's Pokemon in play. There's 6 in play. That's 180 times 2 plus the Brave Bangle. I played all of my Petcherons. I have no Night Stretcher. There's another Blood Moon. I think I'll retreat here and give him 2 prizes. Attach this here. Why not? Let's burn this. Yeah, let's play the Pal Pad and we get us 2 Sawdust back. Can get rid of the stadium. They have energy in play. They knock me out. They go down to 2. There's 3 prizes left. Calamity Storm, and we do discard the stadium. Yes. Okay. Like I said, the Spite Upses itself, they charge them up with all the energy that's in the discard pile. So Roaring Moon is gone. And I don't know if that was the right move. But I don't have single prize attackers. I can next turn. I need to find the Sada though. Boss up the Spite Ups with the Brave Bangle, and then have them only take 1 turn, and then I take the final knockout with the Petcheron on the Team Rocket's Mewtwo. That is, in theory, the roadmap. Because they're gonna take the knockout. I cannot go into the Petcheron next turn because they have too much damage on the board. I need to get the Sada, period. Also, if they have a Giovanni, they have not played a Giovanni yet. Not a single Giovanni has been seen here. So they There's an archer. Okay. Root bonnet, jungle, and boss. Okay, that's not an energy. That is not an energy. But yeah, no, they have it. They just need to go into the... Why do they do that? Yes, they have the damage, but... I don't understand why they did that. And I see plenty of cards next turn, because I can play the jungle, I can boss something up, can do Mew, can do Fez. Huh. Yeah, that's plenty of damage that they do. No, it's actually not. That's 280, right? That's only 280. Wait a second. Did they mean to do that? Wait, I survived this turn, right? I do survive. What? And it's not poisoned, nothing. But then I knocked this out. If I would do that... They didn't take a knockout here. What can I do? Okay, we're gonna... Wait, I need the secret box. Because I want to get a Night Stretcher, this and this. Because then we're gonna do this. Night Stretcher, the Pecharon back. Pecharon. Then we go into the Pecharon. And then we boss up this. We poison them. And that is a knockout, right? Let's draw 2 more cards. Ooh, that could be very important. Blood Moon. And then we down to 2 prices. And then we can go Frenzied Gouging next turn. We'll attach the energy here. And we end our turn. I think that should work out, right? I just need to find the boss. Another ancient booster capsule. They go into the team. Oh, they go into the Sneasel? Wait a second. They must have Giovanni. They have the Giovanni. How much damage do we do? 60 times 4. That's 300. No, 60 times... How many prize cards have they taken? Wait, to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Oh, okay. So, that's... Is that fine or not? No, because now they take 2 prices. And we still have not seen a single Giovanni. I think if we draw into... No, I need the energy too. Oh. There's an energy switch. We do this. We do that. We do energy switch from here to here. We bench blood. And I do that so I can see more cards. That's a Sada. This needs to be a boss. I have Pokegear. I should see a boss here, right? I don't have a boss left. Are you kidding me? I have a boss priced. Oh my goodness. I have a boss price. Okay, we're taking a knockout here, but all they need is a Giovanni. Oh, and I'm not gonna take the knockout, but they need an energy to retreat then. Okay, that's not too bad. And then if they can't retreat, going into my turn, they're knocked down. Okay, ooh, this is closer than I expected this to be. What do they have left? They need one energy. Oh, wait. What is it? 30? 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180. They can... Yeah, a Giovanni gets them the win because they get the Mew. Yeah, a Giovanni wins them the game. Giovanni... Because they're all Team Rocket's Pokemon. A Giovanni wins in the game. Wait. They don't have a Giovanni? Or are they BMing? No. A Giovanni into the Spite-Ups. You do 180 damage and you knock out the Mew. They're out of energy? Wait, what are they doing? Please don't tell me you're out of... you don't have a Giovanni. That is not... No. I didn't get the knockout on the Sneasel because of the Darkness Pokemon. The extra damage from the Perilous Jungle only works on non-Darkness Pokemon. Okay. They're BMing. They had... But what are they getting? That needs to be the Mew. It needs to be the Mew. That's the only Pokemon you can win with. Yep. Damn it. You BM'd me. I was... If I didn't have the... If I wouldn't have had the Giovanni at the boss prize, I would have won the game. GG's to my opponent. First game was a close one. Do I want to go first or second? Second, I can play the Sada. First, I can donk. Let's try donk. Let's try to donk here. We don't need a lot. Oh, we have nothing. Starting the patch. We're playing against it. Oh, we're getting a mulligan. So it is not over yet. That's Shed Energy, bosses, rare candies. Not really sure what that could be, but we're getting a mulligan. It's also not what we needed, but we have Carmine. One Pokemon 70. No, it doesn't work because it's a Darkness Pokemon. Root Bonnet. Nest Ball. Perpetuant. Get rid of this. And we get us a Squawkabilly. Because the Perilous Jungle only works on non-Darkness Pokemon, and that means we don't have enough. Carmine. There's a booster capsule. And there is the jungle. If that would have been any other Pokemon, we so would have had this knockout. Let's see what else we can get here. Blood Moon and yeah. Unfortunately, not a donk. We're one short. 1 damage counter short. No. Okay, but that's okay. That's okay. Too bad. I should have maybe played the Ultra Ball to get a Roaring Moon out, but I also don't have energy in my hand. Okay, there's a Monkey Dory. If they have an energy attachment, that would not be good. Also, what else they have? Ghastly. Oh, it's a Sharpedo and a Gengar deck. Okay. I think Mega Gengar's ability does not work if I use Frenzied Gouging. I think. So let's see what else they have. If they just pass, I'll take a knockout. Wonder if they have an energy. Oh, they don't put on the Monkey Dory. And that's the only Toxel they have. Interesting. We get a price, and that's a boss. Okay, we could boss up the Monkey Dory, trap it a little bit, and put some damage counters on it. They give me the Carvanha, which I don't want to see here. Okay, we play the Ultra Ball. We get rid of Blood and Carmine because I have Palpad in hand, and we get us a Roaring Moon. Because then I can attach the energy, and then all I need for next turn would be a Sada, because I have 2 energy. I can attach here, can attach to the Brute Bonnet, energy switch, boom. What else is in here? I'm gonna play the Palpad yet. That's poison, and we put 8 damage counters on. They need an energy to retreat. Yes, Mega Sharpedo's attack only takes 1 energy to attack, so they would have the attack, but they need an energy to retreat. Do they have the energy to retreat? Yes, Haunter. Okay, we don't see a Mega Gengar this turn. Mega Signal. Okay, there is a Mega Gengar, a Mega Sharpedo, so they just need to find 1 energy and then retreat the Monkey Dory, and then they can use 3 Fangs, and there's the energy. Okay. I need a Sada to, where do they put this one does way too much damage. 120 plus 150, 170. Even if I have an Ancient Booster Capsule on there, nah. Now they retreat. I could boss it up and then, but the patch is gone. Did they play a supporter card? They did not play a supporter card yet. They could have. They don't boss. They have a 2-card hand. They draw 2. Yeah, good. Good for you. We have Fez, so we have a decent chance, I would say. There's a Lily. A Lily I don't need. Okay, there's the Sada. And that is the attack, right? Yeah, that's actually the knockout here. We get knocked out too, unless we can find us a... we can't. Oh, the 30 damage is actually really bad. I have no follow-up attacker here. We'll get 1 now, and then we attach for turn. I need energy switch from here to here. And then we draw on here. I need to take the knockout, and I'll sacrifice. Have Lily. I just need to switch for next turn. No, it doesn't do enough damage. We Frenzy Gouge. We get knocked out too, but their attacker, their main attacker, is gone. They get 2. I get 3. I just need to take out the... They concede. Yes! That's what I wanted to see. Boom! GG's to my opponent. Goodbye, Roaring Moon EX. We used Frenzied Gouging in every single game that we played, so I think this is a legit farewell to Roaring Moon EX. You wouldn't believe it, but I played 2 games. They were amazing, but I had the wrong camera settings, so I didn't record the gameplay. So I played the other 2 games. Yes, I did lose the first one against Team Rocket, which was a close one, but then I beat what this deck is about, knocking out megas. I had to sacrifice my Roaring Moon in the second game to knock out the Mega Sharpedo, but they then conceded because they had nothing left. I destroyed them with Roaring Moon EX, and that's why Frenzied Gouging was such a great attack. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, share the video, spread the word. I need you guys to help me with the algorithm. My views tanked massively, so anything you can do to help would be highly appreciated. I hope you guys have a good weekend, and next week's episode is the last episode of Road to Rotation, and it's going to be a special one. You guys have a good one. I am out.
The journey's grand, yeah, we'll explore the land, gotta catch 'em.